Hi everyone and welcome back to Techie. Today I'm going to show you how to add a custom color palette in Tableau. This is a great way to ensure your visualizations align with your brand colors or your personal preferences. So let's dive right into this video. Tableau comes with a set of built-in color palettes, but sometimes these don't quite fit into your needs. By adding a color palette, you can make sure that your dashboard is cohesive and visually appealing. A lot of firms and organizations have their own specific color palettes, and that is something that might not be available directly in Tableau. So this video will guide you on how you can prepare your custom colors and then modify your preference.tps file so that you can have the desired colors in your Tableau desktop. So let's go ahead and first understand what are the different types of color palettes that are available in Tableau. Now Tableau offers three different types of color palettes. The first one is a categorical color palette. As the name suggests, it is a specific colors can be given to different categories. So each and every category, let's say category 1 can have a specific color compared to the other categories. These do not need to be from the same palette. They are just different colors to identify different things in a particular category. The other one is a sequential color palette. Now, as the name suggests again, this shows you a sequence of color. So, ranging from a light to dark or a dark to light color is what you can see in a sequential color palette. This is mainly used for a continuous measure value. The third and the last color palette that Tableau offers is a diverging color palette. Now a diverging color palette shows you a range of colors. Basically, two ranges of color from one color to the other. This kind of palette is very effective when used for negative and positive values. It can also be used in other contexts, especially in scatter plots. Now that we know what are the different types of color palettes in Tableau, let's talk about how can you customize the color palette that comes as default in Tableau. But before you go ahead and create these custom colors, you need to decide on the colors that you want to include in your custom palette. You can find the hex code of these colors using any color picker online or even in your Tableau desktop. You can have the hex code of these colors from your brand library as well and keep it handy before you start this process. To add a custom color, you need to modify the preference.tps file. So in order to modify this, we need to first locate this file. So let's go ahead and navigate to this path. Under your documents folder, you will find my Tableau repository folder. Under this folder, you would find the preference.tps file. This is exactly the file that you need in order to create a new custom color palette. To open this file, you will have to right click and open in any kind of text editor. It could be a notepad or any other text editor of your choice. Now, once you open the text editor and see this particular file, you would see just a couple of tags here. You need to add the preferences tag in this particular XML file. Now, if you want to add a color palette for categorical values, you need to remember this. The color palette name can be anything that you want, but the type has to be regular. You can then go ahead and put the colors or the hex code of the colors in the color tag as you can see here on my screen. Once this is ready, you can just go ahead and paste this between the preferences tags in your preferences.tps file. After you add this, you can go ahead and save the file. Now coming to the sequential color palette. In order to have a sequential color palette, the type in the color palette tag should be ordered sequential, and then you can have the sequence of colors that you want mentioned in the color tag. Again, the similar way how we did it for the categorical colors, we will just have to go ahead and save this, and that would enable us to have a sequential ordered color palette in our Tableau. Now finally coming to the diverging. Here the color palette tag, the type of it should be ordered diverging. Since this is a diverging color, you only need the two colors of the extreme color palette, and that would suffice to create the entire hue that is needed for the diverging color. So you will only have two different color tags, one which is your left side, the other which is your right side. After again adding the color palette tag under your preferences tag, you will go ahead and save your preferences.tps file. Once you save the preferences.tps file, now this is available, these colors are available for you to work on your Tableau desktop. All you need to do is reopen your Tableau dashboard. Please note, if you have already a window that's open for Tableau, you might not be able to see these colors. So you will have to go ahead, close your current Tableau window and then reopen your dashboard in order to see the updated color palettes showing in your dashboard. So as soon as you open up, go to the color shelf, add a particular field to the color shelf, and then you can see the various new color palettes that are now added to your color palettes in Tableau. This is a simple and easy process. All that you need to remember is that for different types of color palettes that you need in Tableau, you need to have a different tag under the type section of the color palette. Once you're able to add it correctly, you will be able to see these colors. And as I said, always remember you have to relaunch your Tableau desktop in order to see the updated color palette on your dashboard. I hope this video was informative and easy to follow. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do like this video. I will keep coming up with a lot of such new videos in future. Until then, I will see you. Bye bye.